Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days, or whenever you click into the video, it's from that point on for the next 10 days. It is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. We're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. We'll clarify that. Once we do, we'll clear that spread and get into whoever's on your mind, your person, their feelings, and then yours, as well as the possible outcome, the romance angels, and oracle cards. Okay, so if you'd like a personal reading, I do those as well. That information is in the description box. And I'd also like to say a huge thank you if you're returning. I appreciate all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And if you're new here, I hope you'll stay. All right, so let's get into your energy. This is for Scorpio. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Three of Swords, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Wands. In your current energy, we have the Chariot card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Death card. And then in the near future, we have the Moon, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So for the next 10 days, your overall energy is strength in reversed. So you could be feeling like you're a tad bit drained. Your energy may be a little bit low. It doesn't mean that things are bad, but we do have the Three of Swords. So something's coming up around a heartbreak or a disappointment. In this case, I'd say that it's time to take a rest. You may need a serious timeout. In other words, even if it's just a day where you like shut everything off, that's what I keep feeling like. Just escaping from the world, getting into a hot bath or a jacuzzi, something that gives you some kind of relief and just self-care. It helps, even if it's just for a day, to restore your energy so that you can wake up refreshed and face the world all over again. All right, let's get into your recent past. So the Three of Swords with the King of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands. There was definitely some type of heartbreak in the past. Do we always have a third party with this situation? Not necessarily, but the energy that's right in the center of with the King of Cups in reverse tells me that there's someone who is not emotionally available. Now, this could have been somebody that you had been waiting to open up, or you had hoped that you had a future with this person. They could have actually promised quite a bit and not delivered, unfortunately. Now, the disappointments feel like they can be handled. It's something else that seems to be more difficult to understand, and it could be because you guys are so open emotionally. So in this case, having somebody show up or an energy that's there that's not available may have been a little bit hard to understand. That's what I feel strongly about that energy. We'll clarify that and see what else is going on. All right, and then in the current energy, we have the Chariot with the Eight of Pentacles and the Death card. A very clear story. So we have a lot of water here, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, and then also with the King of Cups, I believe that's also Pisces. So in this current energy, it feels like wanting to move forward, not only just to focus on working hard, but it's working hard towards transforming your energy. So you could feel like, again, there's a big shift happening. Something's changing in your world, and it could be that the universe is coming in. That's what it feels like to me. It's coming in to move mountains for you. In other words, people that you may not have been able to release from your life that have either disappointed or hurt you in some way, and you've been kind enough to keep them around, if you will, and still love them and try to love them through it. It's like you're getting that push to release that energy and to move forward and work hard on your development, your shifts, and the changes that are happening in your world. If we have too much on our plate, a lot of times things will be removed if we don't remove them ourselves. All right, so let's look into the near future. We have the Moon with the Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This is being very aware of what people bring to the table. So that clarity seems to be coming to you more and more and more often. So when people aren't emotionally available, where we may not sense that, now it's almost as if the universe is telling you, you can't deny this any longer. It's right there in your face. The clarity is there. So are you going to see it? Are you going to recognize that you actually deserve every one of those cups? And if somebody's coming in offering just something small, that's fine. But if they're totally emotionally unavailable, is that okay with you? Because what you're telling them is, if you accept that behavior, that you accept that behavior, and you deserve better than that. And I think this change that you're going through is helping you realize that people really do show you who they are. It's whether we accept that, whether we pay attention to the red flags. And it can be difficult. We all go through that process. By no means am I saying any one person is better than the other. Sometimes it can be a very painful awakening, and that's what it feels like. Something's jarred you into a place of realization and waking up. And that's what's going to help shift you moving forward into different types of relationships, allowing yourself to know that you can accept a beautiful type of energy that gives everything that you deserve. It's setting your standards a bit high. Not that you didn't have high standards before, just saying you set them even higher now. You create those beautiful boundaries, not the brick and wall, but you set up beautiful boundaries so that people can't get beyond that. You'll see if there are things that are being hidden, or if someone's holding back, or you sense that they're lying and not telling you the truth about things. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, his back is to these energies. So that tells me this is you with a revived new energy, wanting to move forward. And it could be just wanting to start fresh, starting from the ground up as far as relationships are concerned. It's definitely using the more grounded energy with the Pentacle, not necessarily the emotional energy, but from a grounded place. Okay, so let's clarify the Three of Swords with the King of Cups. All right, this is for Scorpio. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the High Priestess. And then the World in reverse on the bottom. So this was a cycle for you that's closing out, where there were areas in your life that you didn't possibly pay attention to your intuition. This has put you in a place of reviewing those things. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be a feeling of instability. So it's helping you understand where people have crossed your path, or been in your life, a love, whatever it may be for you, and taken advantage. And in this case, you've gone within, processed this, and realized that it really did create a lot of instability for you. And this is finding your footing moving forward. You're not going to be open to that type of energy. You've put so much work into your transformation that you won't be in a space where anybody can get past that boundary that you've created. All right, so let's clarify the King of Cups in reverse with the Two of Wands and see what energy comes out for that. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, and then we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Six of Cups. So this does feel like a past energy where there may not have been an equal give and take, but I do feel like you found a balance within. The King of Cups to me feels like moving forward with passion and desire and love very quickly. So your energy isn't going to stay stuck for very long. I think you can see beyond what you've experienced. And the Hermit in reverse just tells me that you've learned these lessons. This is very much about having the wisdom to know how to move forward into a place of feeling like you're winning again, that things are starting to go in the direction that you really want them to, that you hoped for. You could have been wishing for a long time that maybe there's someone that actually you want to offer love to, and now that you've done this work, there may be a little bit left to do, but I feel like you've really overcome a lot of these obstacles, and that's putting you in a place where you feel good about having accomplished such a hard task. It's hard to release people in your life, and it feels like you're moving in that direction and feeling good about it. especially if you were dealing with somebody who was emotionally unavailable. Now, that could have been the ex that we're talking about, where there was parts of you that knew that this person really wasn't there for you, but we give people the benefit of the doubt. And in this case, you tried to find balance within the situation, and unfortunately, it seemed to be a heartbreak, a repetitive one. So it may have happened a few times. Again, we all go through that, where we hope to see the best in people. And even if they don't bring everything to the table in the beginning, there's the hope that at some point, maybe they will show up a little bit differently. But in this case, I'd say, unfortunately, this person just kept repeating that same behavior. And it was a hard way for you to learn that lesson. All right, so let's clarify the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. This could also be that there's a huge shift in work. I feel like there's an opportunity that's going to come forward. This is like quick movement to me. Now, could this be about traveling? Sure, that's in any case for anyone when the Chariot shows up. But what I want to say is that it's like something is jarring you forward with your work situation. It feels like an energy of, I've put a lot of work into this, and now I'm finally starting to see that it's transforming with the Death card. So let's clarify that. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Death card, again, to clarify. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is leaving situations that don't feel good, that aren't resonating with you anymore, especially if you're going through that growing process. Now, this clearly states that there's a new beginning, a transformation, and a new start, because people that you weren't seeing eye to eye with are no longer going to be in your space. So I can't say this enough. The Death card twice is very much about transforming things, and work seems to be prominent as well. So this feels like a new, clear understanding of how you're going to move forward and how you're going to work towards the goals that you have. Something shifting for you that's giving you the clarity that you need to move forward. Now, this too could be with having the clarity around what you've experienced in past relationships and taking that with you and transforming that into a new beginning for yourself. For those of you that are in a position where you've put a relationship behind you and maybe you're just interested in being single for a while or looking for new love when the timing is right. All right, so let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles with the other Death card. We have the Ten of Cups, the Emperor in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse again, and then we have the Page of Cups. So double King of Cups in reverse, holding back. You could be protecting yourself at this time, especially in the next couple of weeks where you're regaining your strength. I feel like you're just releasing it. The Emperor in reverse tells me that there's a lack of desire in forcing anything in your life. Sometimes we really push hard and we really want things to happen. In this case, it's kind of like trusting the universe. Let go, let God, in bringing you what's going to make you happy. So you've let go, and now this new beginning comes in, a Page of Cups. You could have somebody coming towards you that would like to offer an apology. There's a lot of energy coming up about that, and I'm sure in a lot of cases, most of you would be open to that. I just don't think that it would change your mind. Once you realize this and you've come to this place where we really don't see eye to eye, I don't know that there's any getting beyond that. You know, protecting yourself and your emotions is important, especially when it comes to areas where things weren't making you happy. So putting it out there that you know what you want helps the universe bring that towards you. And in this case, this could be a new offer in love as well that's starting to move towards you once you put all of this behind you. Okay? Then we have the Magician in reverse, which is the manifestations are coming. I don't feel like it's any type of manipulative energy, although it could be. You may have dealt with somebody in the past that had, you know, a little bit of toxic behavior or a tendency to be a little manipulative. All right, let's look into the Moon and the Four of Cups. All right, so we have the Lovers, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Judgment card. As I said, you won't be able to deny anymore in relationships where things have been toxic. So the energy showing up for you strongly that you are fully aware that things have come to light and that you're not going to accept somebody who comes in, I want to say half-assed because that's what they're saying. So you'll be in a place where it's easier for you to walk away from toxic relationships. It seems like there's ease in that. So the moon is Pisces. We also have Capricorn, Gemini, and Scorpio, as well as Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay. A lot of water. I do sense some fire as well. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So as I said, this is walking away from any kind of relationship, especially romantic, that is no longer serving, that is toxic, codependent, this is like a repetitive pattern in a sense, not saying that it's you or that you were doing it on purpose, just saying that sometimes it takes us a while to realize, oh, this is the type of energy that has shown up a couple times and I'm good with that now. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so let's clarify the Page of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. So we have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is great energy, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Four of Pentacles. So that could be holding back, having dealt with somebody who was selfish with their emotions, but releasing that. So in the near future, the Five of Cups in reverse says you're getting beyond that emotional disappointment, no more losing sleep over these types of things. If this person isn't going to come to you correctly, the Knight of Pentacles, then you're closing off anyone's ability to get through to you, including this person, even if they want to come in with the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Cups with any kind of an apology. Right now, I feel like you're very clear, male or female. This is the King of Swords, and have no problem expressing how you feel. You do it well, and you do it with integrity. And this is just saying, be very clear about how you feel if somebody's going to approach you. You have all of the knowledge that you need now after having experienced this. Okay, so we're going to clear these and we'll get into whoever's on your mind. Let me grab these really quick and we'll talk about their energy, your energy, and the possible outcome for you. So the Ace of Swords has shown up twice for you. I just saw it on the bottom of the deck, which tells me that there's a very clear path moving forward, something that you want to get into. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles, the Star, the Devil, and the Temperance. For you, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. The overall energy is the King of Swords, so that's a lot of clarity. Now, it does feel like the person you were dealing with is someone who had a difficult time either committing or was someone who just would go back and forth with their feelings. So they don't seem like they have the ability to make a decision about things. The Star card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn with the Devil card. This could have seemed like someone that you wanted to be with, a wish fulfillment, but you could be theirs. And right now they just feel like they can't get beyond whatever this behavior is, this toxic behavior. They seem to be a little bit codependent, but at the same time, someone who can't commit, which is strange to say because they want someone in their life, but they go back and forth. So they may be someone who also tends to go outside the relationship because they're constantly seeking that kind of energy, somebody who serves them. Temperance in reverse, to me, this person doesn't have a lot of patience in general, like waiting for somebody to show up the way they want them to. So I don't mean to be depressing, but this just seems like their energy. So it's almost as if they can't make a decision. Could they see you as their wish fulfillment? Absolutely. But right now, I feel like they're so focused on what they need that they may not be showing you the kind of support and love that you need. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles for you, male or female, the Moon in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This tells me that there was a point where you felt pretty good about the relationship, but there was something that just was a little bit off with the Moon in reverse. You could have doubted things that the person was saying. I think you were patient and waited to see if things were going to grow. The High Priestess, you may have lost hope that things were going to move forward, or that's the way you're feeling right now. But I do sense that you're okay. You're in a good place and stable. It doesn't make it any easier if it hurts and the relationship ended badly. But in this case, I'd say there were things that just needed to be clarified for you, and the moon showed up in your near future in the upright, which means now you realize something has come to light. Whether you've had the epiphany on your own or this person has given you clarity, a lot of times it's just that you have the realization within. So let's see what the possibility is for this with the romance angels. And then we'll get the possible outcome as well. This is for Scorpio. So we have reconciliation. Love yourself first. Let your friends help you. Whoops. Chemistry. Attraction, which I do sense very much so. And then forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there definitely is a possibility for reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So absolutely there's a possibility if this person comes around and can finally commit, then yes. Will you be open to it? Possibly. I think it's a matter of loving yourself first. And if this person can show up the way that you expect them to, then anything is possible. All right, so let's look into the possible outcome for you. This is for Scorpio, please. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So this is a bit like someone who, there's a caution. Let's just put it that way. I would caution in this case, just make sure that your eyes are wide open. The Four of Swords in reverse with the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, there's definitely a desire to kick this off with clarity. So could it work out? Absolutely. But both people have to be open. Right now, I feel like there's still a little bit of instability. There's question about how to move forward with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So do I think it's going to happen? I'm not seeing this person's movement right now if you're not together. If you are, I feel like there will be a new beginning and a possibility for the two of you to be together. That is my pair card. But right now, it's like there's some confusion around how to move forward and create that stability. All right. So let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Scorpio. Okay, this one's calling. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And then we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay. So last but not least, let's get a few messages from Spirit with the wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Scorpio. So we have building blocks, all that glitters, exchanging gifts, and yang. And then we have no place like home. So you may feel like this person is home to you. Now this could be completely different than the person that we were talking about in the main spread. But right now this person feels a little bit like an indecisive energy. The other person, it could also be them, but also could be somebody different. Just keep that in mind. So building blocks. This is a 28, which reduces to 10, which is all about new beginnings. Building things slowly but surely, especially when it comes to the transformation that you're going through. It's like it breaks you down so that you can rebuild in the best way possible. All that glitters. This is a 16, which reduces to 7. Now, I do sense that there's an energy of all that glitters isn't gold, but that doesn't mean it has to be a negative. There is always good in something, is what I feel like. Now, exchanging gifts, this is a 27, which reduces to a 9. So the two of you could absolutely be exchanging. Somebody could be sending flowers or giving you something really nice. The 9s are about completions. Now, it could be a completion of a cycle for that particular time frame of the relationship, and it's moving into something new. Or it's just a completion that you have experienced within, and it's like the universe is now going to reward you for that. We have yang energy, so there's a need to balance out the masculine and feminine. This is a 1, so it's about, again, new beginnings. 1s are brand new starts and finding that balance within the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you again for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. I hope you enjoy the next 10 days, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Lots of love.